Grand Rising, and welcome to Monday Morning Mindfulness. I'm your host, Zelda Speaks, and as always, we are grateful that you are here with us this morning. It's been a long weekend, and I'm drinking my favorite hot chocolate this morning. Not hot chocolate, it ain't hot, it's lukewarm. And if you're wondering why this picture is over my shoulder, it is because of the title of the show today: why Juneteenth continues to matter and what you can do next. And it's all available right here on the Female Solution. So take a moment, if you care about yourself and your community, to share this information, because this is information worth sharing. And you definitely want to share it with your cheerings. Okay? Alrighty. So as I tell you just a little bit about who the Female Solution is, then you'll know why you're forwarding this. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for caring.
Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the Female Solution.
If you're like most small businesses, despite your hard work and rave reviews, you struggle to find new customers or ways to grow your business. Accessing goods and services at the right price is also a challenge. But it doesn't have to be that way. Meet iTex, the small business trading community. As the largest barter network in the country, we help businesses like yours find new customers and grow their bottom line, and find advertising directed towards local families, which he pays for with, you guessed it. When you join iTex, you get access to valuable products and services in hundreds of categories, and we help you along the way with advertising, multiple directory listings, email blasts, trade director assistance, our convenient 24/7 iTex mobile app, and online access on itex.com today by visiting our website or email info@itex.com.
That's right. If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur and you don't have the availability of services and products that are available to you, via the World Wide Web, where you're just spending money needlessly, well, all of that has come to an end, because now all you have to do is use iTex. And in order to get that $100 to go shopping immediately, all you have to do is mention the promo code, with the Zelda, Zelda. Always giving thanks to the ancestors. And the ancestors are slowly but surely moving on. Did you know that? Yeah. So we have to always give thanks for those who came before us to make our way possible. So go ahead and save yourself some money and go right ahead and sign up and get that $100 to go shopping immediately. As we prepare for the word of the day, for the end of the month, can you believe it? July 4th is almost here. And yeah, we're going to be at the Taste of Chicago this year at the Soul Ingredient Catering. Lord have mercy, the lines are so long. I just get dizzy thinking about it. I'll get back to that in a minute. But anyway, let's get to the word of the day, June 29th. What good is a high profile position if it leaves you unfulfilled? Ew. What good is a degree if in your chosen field, if you don't believe you deserve it or want to practice it? What good is it to own your own dream home if you've never home long enough to enjoy it or even dream in it? What good does it do to have a hobby if you never take the time to do it? Three-letter word. Why? Affirmation. just for today. I will spend at least 5 minutes doing what brings me sheer joy. Sheer joy. Sheer joy. And no, this is not a clip. Sheer joy. For those of you who know me, I am the big whiz queen. Yes, I am. I call myself that. Call myself anything I want to. You see them hands I post online on Facebook? Yeah, baby, because girlfriend be getting them hands just like she did yesterday. Shout out to my big whiz players in DuSable Park yesterday, and Lamont Watson, Eric Lewis, down in the hole in DuSable Museum. Had a wonderful time playing bid whist until it started sprinkling. It's like, yeah, we got to go. It was 6, almost 7 o'clock. So we've been out there since noon. Anywho, shout out to my big whist players. Yeah, we spank booty, got booty spank. What can I say? Anyway, it's all part of life. So we're going to have, excuse me, a word of, no, I'll get to that later. Right now, you need your morning meditation because I haven't been doing it in the last few ones because I've had guests. And when I don't have guests, I like to take the time to prepare you for what may be a crazy, chaotic day. So that is why we do Monday morning mindfulness meditation. And we also prepare for the steps for giving honor to the ancestors, those who came before us to make our way possible. And that is why we have earth. It's dirt. See that dirt in there? Mm-hmm. You hear it? No, I'm not going to shake it out like I did on the computer last time. But I can have a little water. And because the ancestors did need that little drop, give them a little drop too. We give thanks for all of you, especially Leonida McLean, because if it weren't out for her, you might not be looking at me in the position that I'm in. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. Giving thanks. Divine order for those who paved the way, all the trials and tribulations they went through. Give thanks. And we give them a little drink this morning. Yeah. Because without you, where would we be? Ashe. Always giving thanks to those who made our way possible. We don't know what they went through, but we know they went through hell because we're going through it right now. So you can imagine what they went through. Ooh, I feel for you. I should kind of say, I feel for you. So now let us begin the process of simply breathing in and breathing out. And at some point in time, you will hear that little sound, and that sound is just a reminder to get out of your head and into your heart. So we're going to do breathing space here this morning. So if you would like to de-stress with breath, that's what we're here for, because in the scheme of things, in this experience that we call life, we are always presented with challenges, and those challenges will either move us forward or move us backwards. A lot of times they move us backwards, so I want to move us forward, and the way to do that is that you simply breathe in through the nose, hold it, and when you blow it out, let it hum. Okay, you ready? Inhale deeply. Through the nose, hold it, and then when you blow it out, give a little hum. Through your mouth, through your nose, doesn't matter. As long as you're breathing. That's all that really matters. Okay, inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Inhale once more. Hold it. And exhale. Now this time, when you breathe in, I want you to open up those arms and allow everything to flow. As we inhale, and clap. Blow it out. And then just start clapping up and down your arms. I don't know why you're doing that. Because you have been asleep for the last 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours. And your body is asleep. So that we got to get that lymphatic system moving. You got to take the garbage out. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you got to take the garbage out. That's what we were taught as kids, right? So you pat the meridians that are in your arms all over your body to wake them up. To get the sludge, the blood, and the Kool-Aid and the candy and all that caramel popcorn popcorn that I had, cheese popcorn that I had yesterday. Get that stuff moving, child. So when you go to eliminate, it comes out easily and effortlessly. Pat in the back, in the butt, in the thighs, and the knees, run in place. Inhale deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Once more. Inhale deeply. Hold it. You should feel your body just tingling. You just awakening. Reverberating. Hold it. And exhale. Put it out. Now this time let's do this. Take 3 inhales. And exhale. Can we hum together? Yeah, let's do that. Inhale deeply. Hold it. Inhale once more. Hold it. And long, last deep inhale. And as you exhale, bring your head forward, chin to chest, and slowly rotate that head around to the left and back around to the back, slowly around. Ooh, did you feel that pop? To the right and back around to the front. Head up, inhale deeply. And bring your head forward, chin to chest. Rotate that head to the right, around to the back. And over to the side, and back around to the front. Head up, inhale deeply. Look to the left as far as you possibly can, feeling the stretch in the right side of the neck. Roll it out, inhale deeply. Feeling the stretch in the left side of the neck. Does that feel good? Yeah, good. Inhale once more. And exhale. And repeat these affirmations. I am. 2 of the most powerful words on the planet. And whatever you put behind those words, that is what you will experience. So I need you to join me. Read a bit more. Inhale deeply. And it's words released from your inside. I am happy. I am healthy. I am whole and complete. Because you're talking to the universe to give you the instructions that you need. And you're probably thinking, why is she telling me I need to breathe? Well, I think sometimes I can show you a little bit better than I can tell you, because we are so used to these electronic devices, and sometimes we don't hear without a little help. So I'm going to help you hear this morning, because you've probably never heard like this before. I'm going to chance it that I'm going to remove the word so that you will know. I know. You know. We know. Chances are you ain't heard this. So this is from a sister, Anu Marira. And she is not your conventional type of thinker. She thinks outside of the box. So you may agree with her, you may not. It doesn't matter. It's a learning experience, and we can all benefit from it. So let's take a look at what she has to say.
Are you going to tell them? Okay, I will. They told you thinking is something you do, but that's the illusion. Thinking is something you enter. Thoughts are things. Silence came first. Not empty silence, but loaded, alive, waiting. Before there was form, there was only frequency. Before there was matter, there was only conscious. Everything you see, Every building, every system, every path you've ever walked was once invisible, not created, recognized, a thought existing before anyone claimed it. Here's the shift most will never grasp. You don't create thoughts, you tune into them. Thoughts already exist, like signals in the air. That's why they say there's nothing new under the sun. That moment you call an idea, that spark, that wasn't you thinking, it was you connecting, like tuning a radio station that was broadcasting long before you arrived. That's why inspiration feels sudden, why visions appear out of nowhere, why the same idea can land in different minds across the world at the same time. That idea you think you came up with, you aligned with it, you became a match for its frequency, and it chose you to enter this world. That's why two people can have the same idea at the same time. But here's where it separates the many from the few. Most people are consciously and unconsciously tuned, picking up fear, doubt, limitation, living out thoughts that were never truly theirs. The few, they become intentional with their signal. They realize if thoughts already exist, then reality is not about creating something new. It's about selecting what already is and allowing it to take form through you. So look around. Everything you see is a thought that found a vessel, a mind that held it long enough to make it real. Now the deeper question is, if you're not generating thoughts, if you're receiving them, what frequency are you tuned to? And what is it turning you into? Peace.
Wow. Is that not awesome? Is that simply awesome? I have never seen anything like that. And that's why I watch this young woman, because she is not normal, because normal will put you in a place you don't want to be and have you there longer than you really want to be there. Just a little food for thought. And I'd like to know your thoughts about that video. I would love to hear your comments, because that is the kind of thinking that will take you out of the matrix. And I'm always taking notes. And she said, you don't create thought. The thought was already there. You're simply connected to it. It needed a vessel to express itself. How powerful is that? And you're the vessel. That's why we must all find a way to get out of this normalcy, because it is the normalcy that keeps us conditioned, indoctrinated, so on and so forth. And I just thought I'd share that with you. And I need you to share that with someone else too. I also like for you to share if you'd like to have your business promoted on the Female Solution Radio Show or 20 times this week inbox, or email naima.thefemalesolution@gmail.com. And you can have your message floating around here just like everybody else does. So, in the meantime, in between time, let's take our first break and we'll be right back. Okay? Stay close. Share this. You'll be glad you did.
Is Monday morning a struggle to get out of bed, into the swing of things? Well, don't worry, you are not alone. Join us for thought-provoking, stimulating, and mindful conversations on higher learning with Zelda Speaks for your Monday morning mindfulness session on Blog Talk Radio, The Female Solution, Mondays, 7 until 9 a.m. Be sure and send your ideas, thoughts, comments, and suggestions. Also, if you'd like to be a guest on the show, visit zeldaspeaks.com and send us your info. We'd love to have you. Experience mindfulness moments with the mindfulness/stress relief coach, Zelda Speaks. And thanks for sharing the mindfulness moment tip of the day. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to your next session of mindfulness on Higher Learning with Zelda Speaks. Make it a mindful day. And thanks for listening.
host, Zelda Speaks, of the Higher Learning Network TV show, which airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1, and 24/7 on the World Wide Web. As we continue today's show, why Juneteenth continues to be necessary and what we as a people need to do about it. Ooh, and this hot chocolate is some kind of hot because I'm sweating bricks up in here, but it's okay. Because sweat is a good thing. Get the impurities out. Remember what we did this morning? Yeah, baby, they flowing this morning. As we continue, we need to know that those who came before us to make our way possible, they are still here with us in spirit. And once we learn how to connect to that spirit, life gets a little easier. And I know that might sound a little cuckoo to you, but it is what it is. So, this picture that you see on the wall behind me, Leonida McLean, that is an American journalist. And just let me share a little bit about her. And she's been gone for some time, but I think it's important that we share the information because these young people don't know. Some older people don't know. And age has nothing to do with its consciousness. So just let me share this with this bad sister who came and left us with a legacy that we can share with others. And I hope you will share this with someone. Leonida McLean was born October 3rd, 1951, and she departed May 29th, my little brother's birthday. Maybe that's why we're so connected, in 1984, and was an American journalist, commentator, best known for her observations of race and politics in Chicago and in the U.S. and in the early 1980s. Her writings in the Chicago Tribune, where they did not let black folks, y'all need to know that in the 80s. So she was a force to be reckoned with, and she wasn't taking no, and she didn't. I digress. Her writings in the Chicago Tribune and opinion pieces published in Newsweek, another one that don't care nothing about us, gave broad exposure to her thoughts on race and class in the United States. Her work addressed both local topics, such as the election of Harold Washington as mayor in 1983, as well as topics of more national interest, including the challenges facing the growing Black middle class. Now, many of us who came here from the South, this is not in her bio, I'm just sharing this information with you, didn't always grow up with a silver spoon in their mouth. And right here is proof of it in their life and career, which says McLean was born in Chicago in 1951 and grew up in the Ida B. Wells housing projects. Yes. And she graduated from Chicago State University and the Medill School of Journalism. Upon graduating, McLean joined the staff in the Chicago Tribune in 1973. I was still in high school, and the editorial board in 1983. In fact, McLean was the first African American to serve the Chicago Tribune's editorial board. Did you hear that? The first, and the youngest at age 32. In 1984, Glamour magazine named McLean one of the top 10 career women in the United States of America. She was married briefly to fellow journalist Clarence Page, who's still here. And I have nothing to say about him. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Because if you don't have anything good to say about anybody, don't say anything. So I'm just going to read what's here. A posthumous collection of her essays, edited by Clarence Page, was published in 1986. And one review wrote, McLean tackles subjects well known to all Chicagoans, from a corner tavern brawl in Chicago's divided city council to the decline of a Black private school on the city's west side. But the book is far from parochial. McLean also brings fresh insight into perennial problems of national interest, such as a column that praises America's Black colleges that remain dignified and undaunted in the face of dwindling enrollment and resources. Her description of the pain of a young girl's legal abortion interface with critic of anti-abortionists, and Laura Washington, another Chicago journalist, who is still here, by the way, wrote this. And she says McLean suffered from depression through much of her life and died by suicide in Chicago in 1984. Now, there are rumors that this young woman, I don't know I'm just going to say this. It was rumored that she committed suicide because she could not have children. So I have to ask, and this was another question why I chose this. I had to ask myself, because I don't have children, am I not worthy? So there was a whole swirl of things going around in my head. And I finally came to the conclusion that my womb does not make me the woman that I am. And that's what really sent me in a tailspin about Clarence Page, because I'm thinking, well, the rumors were that she's no longer with us, so I have nothing to say bad about her. But the rumor was that he said that she was not a woman if she did not have a child, and I just thought that was so daunting to say that to a woman who could not bear children. For a very long time, I resented him. And then it dawned on me one day, baby, you don't have all the facts. So you can't resent someone that you don't know anything about. You never called him to have a conversation. Well, none of your business. Talking, have a conversation with myself. And sometimes you just have to let things be. So I let that be and moved on with it. But I did not want the world to think that this woman did not deserve to be on this wall. And she's making history with this statement. The colored waiting room. What is the colored waiting room? It is a room that I experienced at the age of 11 or 12. I'm not sure. Very brief story. My mom passed when I was 9. Her only sister lived in a little town called Crenshaw, Mississippi. And my brother, who had just gotten out of the army from Vietnam, as a matter of fact, he came home. We were living in the projects, 3651 South Federal. And he had just gotten married. And, his wife wanted children. Well, my brother wanted children. His wife didn't want them. That was a whole nother show. And she didn't want children. Okay, I digress. I get emotional. I apologize for that. Take a deep breath, Zelda. Because of Leonida McLean, today I can sit here and be grateful. Living in the South was a challenge. Lord have mercy. I learned how to pick cotton, but most importantly, I learned how to plant peas, greens, all the things that all our food is contaminated right now. I know how to do that because I was sent down south. So when your situation and circumstances turn in a direction that you don't think they should be turning, think back to the colored waiting room. To get back to the colored waiting room, when I first got there, got off that truck, because Mr. Felix, thank you, Mr. Felix, he's gone. He was my Aunt Edna's friend. He came and got us in the truck, put us in the back of a truck. Like, I ain't never rode in the truck. I'm a country girl. I'm a city girl. I don't know about riding in the back of no truck. I'm riding. They're in the front. And me and my little brother and my sister were in the back. We finally get down there. And Auntie had to go to the store. And she said, don't get out this truck. Keep your head down. I'm a little boisterous girl from the south side of Chicago, Chi-Town, baby. I ain't that quiet. I am depressed because my mama just died, but I ain't keeping my head down. She's like, baby, let me tell you something. Keep your head down and your mouth closed. As she went, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So you have rooms now here in the city, in the world, that you're allowed in, that you are allowed in, because the law had to change. And when that law changed, then you could see something different. But the colored waiting room has changed from the train station, the bus stations, and the church, and all the other public institutions. That was right here in your lap. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said it. And I'm gonna say a little more. And I want to hear what you have to say too. If you got some comments, I want to hear before we go to the next commercial. Actually, it's commercial time now. Get those comments in, and when I come back, we are going to continue this discussion and talk just a little bit about what else is going on in the world. So y'all just stay close. I'll be right back.
Great day. It's your girl Asada here to introduce a new female solution show called Asada Says. That's right. Every month we're going to talk about everything I am, from cryptocurrency and financial security to good health and parenting strategies. Come on and talk with me every Tuesday morning from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. And let's do that thing the way Asada says it should be done. See you then. Peace, right here on the Female Solution.
I was steered in the direction that if you want to keep your stage rights, do not talk to her because she will.
Every third Saturday of the month here from 12 noon until 1 p.m. Almost said 2. We don't do 2-hour shows anymore. We do 1-hour shows. And it is because of the generosity of Mrs. Deborah Smith that we are able to provide opportunities for people who are hungry that don't have food. So I just want to share with you just a little bit of the work that we do from a different direction to see. Oh, yep, there's plenty of tents out there. We are coming to feed y'all this morning. Looks like everybody's still asleep or out and about. We'll see in a minute.
Good morning. Got some food for ya.
Anybody hungry?
Somebody's always there hungry. It's just, sometimes we wake them up and sometimes they wake us up. What can I say? But I am very grateful for the opportunity to be of service. They've even put a sign up here, this off-street cleaning notice, Thursday, July 2nd. So it's a good thing they come down here and clean. So we're very grateful because, yeah, they need to, because they know people are down here. So what a blessing. And I am very grateful that Mayor Brandon Johnson saw fit to help clean up the areas where people are living on the street, because it causes more roaches and rats and raccoons and dogs and wolves. There's just all kind of craziness be going on the ground. We see some things that we can't show on camera because we don't want to alarm nobody. But, Lord, I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be of service. And I want to share with you a way that you could be of service as well. If you would like to help us, excuse me, continue in our efforts to feed the unhoused, we greatly appreciate it. And 100% of all your donations go to them. There are no administration costs and all that kind of stuff. Of course, we got to buy gas, and it's high as hell, but it doesn't take a lot of gas to go service people. It just doesn't. So I said that to say this. Out of all the documentaries that I've watched on the homeless, where people, nonprofit organizations are getting millions. Did you hear what I said? Millions of dollars. And they are doing absolutely everything with it but helping the homeless. I was like, this is a racket. This should be illegal. What was I thinking? I'm in the U.S. where everything is illegal and everybody does everything illegal. Okay, I digress. I'll go there sometime. Anyway, If you would like to Cash App, Zelda Speaks, the number 2, Venmo, Higher Learning Network, NFP, Zelle. You got to email zeldaspeaks@gmail.com to get that. And PayPal, higherlearningnw@yahoo.com. So thank you for sharing and thank you for caring. And if you are still here on the planet, I am very grateful to having you here this morning. And I want to share some of the comments this morning. And it says, Naima Latif, our executive producer of the Female Solution, says many women are made to feel that they have no value if they don't have children. You better say that, girl. We, the women, have to stop this attitude. We don't treat men the way they have not fathered any children, or that they fathered too many children. Okay, can we say that and not take care of them? Okay, I'm just saying. Thank you so very much for that comment. And in light of that comment, let me share with you something you may not know. And I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, everybody in the world needs to see this. I don't know who's, sometimes I'm a little late. I am not on social media like other folks, but baby, when I saw this, I said, oh my Lord, how appropriate. Y'all have got to see this, and you have got to share this. Do not keep this knowledge to yourself. Ready for? Here we go.
Men in the world. This is not the year to be playing around with women.
Things are going to happen that's going to call for us to submit.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
And
let me get you this.
You don't want to.
You just hit on something. There's 256 energy patterns or spiritual wombs that God used to create everything in existence, right? Everything in the world came from a primordial 16. And then those 16 interacting with 16 gives you 256. Every year, Loon, there's an energy pattern that oversees or rules or influences that calendar year. You with me? The energy pattern for 2026, June 6th, 2026 to June 5th, 2027 is known as Osai Meiji. Stay with me on this. Osai Meiji is the energy pattern of the great invisible mothers. This is feminine energy, Loon. It is not evil, but it is in the dark. It is the energy of women, spirits, female spirits, not human beings. These are feminine spirits that God created before he even made this planet. You see, their job is to oversee the balance of the universe, right and wrong. They are the overseers and the protectors of Black women, feminine energy. And for men who don't treat women well, they can destroy your life. Why am I bringing this up, Loon?
Why?
For you, for me, for him, for every Black man in the world. This is not the year to be playing around with women. You hear what?
Did you hear what he said? I need y'all to hear it. This is not the year. Don't be playing with us, because you might be disappointed. You might get played. I'm just saying. So if you think that's something, just keep that thought in mind and share that thought, because that is the kind of thinking that can propel you forward. It's like, stop playing, period. Life is too short. And there's too much chaos and confusion going on in this world to be doing anything other than sharing and caring about what's going on this planet. Because you may as well enjoy it. And if you look on the right under the Female Solution logo, you'll see all of our social media. So be sure to go check them out, because there's a lot of good information there. But I want you to go to our blog right now, which is tumblr.com, Higher Learning TV show. And when you get here, I want you to see this information right here, and that's it. Tumblr.com, Higher Learning TV show. So let me share with you. Of course, that's today's show. And next week, we're going to be talking about the life and legacy in loving memory of Rosetta Miller Perry. She's the mother of my co-host every first Monday of the month, Pastor Dr. Lawrence Lenore. And he and his wife, Heidi, have just experienced the loss of his mother and her mother-in-law. And she is the only Black woman that I know that published a major newspaper called the Tennessee Tribune. So you have got to go. It's on here. You can scroll way down there. But anyway, we'll be doing a show next week. Also, Breaking news: a true queen has returned to Allah. Mother Khadija Farrakhan passes away at age 90. That information is there, and the Shura Executive Council is if issued information. There's the Teen Talent Contest. Excuse me. Lots of information there. So just go there and check that out. And while you're at it, be sure and move on over to my blog because I got lots of information too. It is called Zelda Speaks wordpress.com, and when you pull it up you will see, OMG, I love these dynamite sisters, the string queens, and you can go back and see that for yourself because it's just a ton of information. But these girls, can I just play just a snippet? These some bad mama jams. Here's some bad. Woo! Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I saw that and lost my mind, and I hope you found yours because I really lost mine. Oh, that was just harmony. That just soothed my spirit. I've always wanted to play a musical instrument. I have none whatsoever. Ah, no inclination now because I just run my mouth. Okay. That song, Eleanor Rigby, is the name of the Beatles song that they're playing. I'd like to know the inside story about these women and why they chose to master the violin. I would love to know that too, Naima. So maybe I need to contact them and find out because I'd love to have them all on the show on Female Solution because what they are the solution. So if you enjoy that, I'd love to know what your comments are this morning. In the meantime, in between time, it is time to take our next break. And when we come back, baby, you need to send somebody somewhere. Send them this and let them know the last part of the show is the best part. So stay close. We'll be right back. And feel free to share your comments. We'd love to hear what you have to say. We love you on Windy City Live. Yes, we do. Tell us, how did all this happen? How did this come about?
Well, I play me. I play Val Warner in Chirac, which is really cool. So when people see this movie, they are literally seeing Val, and I am a reporter in the movie.
We talk about the violence, but what can we do personally?
I think we got to be engaged, and I think engaged in a number of things. In our block, in our home, in our neighborhood, we got to be engaged. We got to fight the issues. We got to fight a government that is abandoned, whole communities on the south and the west side. We got to fight a governor who's cut out every youth employment program, who's cut out violence prevention programs, who's abandoned our communities and the poor and the vulnerable. And I think we got to reach out to our brothers on the street and love them and respect them and help them, not just demonize them.
I'll just say like this. First of all, give you the history of coming to Chicago and telling my jokes as a young cat. I'm 37 now. I started about almost 15 years ago. Elroy taking me under his wing, letting me do some jokes here and there for the radio stations and all that kind of stuff.
I learned that no matter what you do and how much of a genuine heart you have, and if you're coming from a good place, people are going to criticize if they don't agree with what you're doing.
Yo, what's up? It's your man Tony Schofield from 106.3 Chicago's R&B, and you are watching Men on Higher Learning. Now, I used to hang around with some men that was into some higher learning. It just wasn't that kind of higher learning, but I got myself together now, okay?
What is it that you do in your quiet time, in your meditation time, that allows you to bring us the films that you do?
I sit courtside in Madison Square Garden, world's most famous arena.
And you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network.
Right, get your life right, get your love right, get your day right, and it all because right here on the Female Solution and those who came before us to make our way possible. Leonita McLean, we salute you today, baby. All that you went through for us, we are now reaping the benefits and the chaos that comes along with it. But because of your journey in journalism and being a first to sit on the Chicago Tribune board when newspapers were newspapers, we don't even have them anymore. And it is because of her that I read the Chicago Tribune. You know, we all was reading this Chicago Sun-Times. It's all garbage. It's all old. It's all old news anyway. And it's like they had us suckered for 50, 100, 11,000 million years reading this garbage because that was the thing to do to look intelligent, to read the newspaper in the morning. Lord have mercy. Talk about programming. It's sad we don't see these things until. But anyway, the fact is that we see them and we move forward. And that is what is good about it. Now, sometimes we have to, not sometimes, we have to reprogram ourselves. We have to pay very close attention to that which we allow into our portals, our minds, especially what's coming in through here and through here. And as a result, what comes out here. So it is imperative. I want to leave this video with you. Actually, no, I'm going to tell you to go to this video. But in the meantime, in between time, I'm not going to play it for you. I just want you to be aware of it because it removes all negative energy, attracts miracles and good luck, and it balances those 7 chakras. Okay? I'm not going to play that for you, but just I want you to use that as a reference. Now, this I am going to play for you because this is heavenly. And if you have not seen this, God bless your ministry, baby, because you're going to love it. This is what is referred to as the elderly dance. And I want you to text somebody right now and let them know that the elderly dance is on the Female Solution. Are you ready? Get set. Here we go.
They said the good years went too fast. I said, maybe. But the best light shows up late. Black room, soft cold, somebody breathes. Fabric catching halos at the edge of the beat. No one here's trying to be 22. We came for the light and it looks good on you. One turn of the wrist, one look over the shoulder. Grace gets louder when the heart gets older. With the miracles a wrinkle, the spotlight closed his eye. So let the low drum find us, let the whole floor rise. We don't dance to go backward, we dance to feel alive. We wear the night well, we wear it well. Age looks good in motion when the lights hit just right. Hands up, chin high, let the whole room tell. We don't chase forever, we wear the night well. Age looks good in motion, age looks good in motion. Turn slow, shine bright. We wear the night well. You brought your laugh like a spark in a glass. I brought my scars and dressed them up in class. Years in the seams, fire in the hem. Every little step says here I am again. They can keep the rush, the noise, the race. We got that deep time swing, that saving grace. Not young, not sorry, not fading out. We're the kind of beautiful they write about. Let the drum line hold us, let the old ache melt. Some nights you need a witness, some nights you need yourself. We wear the night well, oh, we wear it well. Age looks good in motion when the lights hit just right. Hands up, chin high, let the whole room tell. We don't chase forever, we wear the night well. Talk to me. This was never about going back. This is about walking in. Like the years paid for the shine. And tonight, we collect. Age looks good. Age looks good in motion, turn slow, shine bright. We wear the night well. We wear the night well. We wear the night well.
Is that not beautiful?
That's my wife in the truck right there. Yeah.
Oh, no. We ain't trying to hear that. I just had to let you hear that because that is the kind of story, energy. That is the kind of energy we want. We want the kind of energy that makes us move, especially my seniors, and think and have our being in such a way that has not been seen, that has not been choreographed, that has not been sometimes you just have to go within and close it all out and just be glorious all by yourself, all with yourself, because you cannot expect the world to understand you because you are not of this world. You just came to visit. We're all visitors on this planet. They forgot to tell us that. But we found out anyway. And we are very grateful. And we're very grateful that you're here and that you're sharing this journey, because this is the kind of information that will help us evolve. And would love to hear your comments. Dr. Naima Latif says, one of those dancers look like LaDonna Tittle. Is it? I don't think so. If it is, she didn't tell me about it. She usually some girls. She always tell me everything about it, but she didn't. So I don't know, but I will definitely ask her. And I will also ask you to join our page here on the Female Solution. That is our Facebook page, facebook.com. Higher Learning TV show. And if you have not subscribed, now this is your chance to, and please share this information, because this is the kind of information that can make you or break you. You will have the information you need when you need it. Oh, there she is. And I want you to scroll down. Y'all know I'm the Bid Whiz Queen. I had so much fun playing Bid Whiz yesterday. It was ridiculous. It's there on our page too. Stunning. It's the Elders Dance. That's what it's called. So you can go back and look at that if you want to. Lots of information. So just go ahead to our page and subscribe. Oh, this is one of my favorite. Oh, because every time I sit in the chair for an hour, I got to go. All right, y'all. Sciatica been kicking my butt for a minute, and which is a small reminder that I just simply need to go and stretch my limbs. So I want to thank you for stretching your mind and your limbs with me today, and for being here with us on the Female Solution. Be sure and join us tonight, Heather Bird, at 7 p.m. and tomorrow morning with Asada Says right here on the Female Solution. It has been my pleasure, an opportunity to share my morning with you, and I hope that you will share this with your friends, family, co-workers, and all that good stuff, because we all need to be enlightened. We are not here alone on our own. We can do it. We just need a little help, and I hope there's something you heard here today to help you be the best you can be. Thank you so very much, Dr. Lawrence Lenore. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you right here on the Female Solution next Monday. We will be celebrating the life of Mrs. Rosetta Perry Miller. And thank you for joining us. Stay on purpose, stay empowered, stay tuned. Tonight, 7 and 6 a.m. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we'll see you then. All right. Until then, arrivederci, baby. Bye.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, Dhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, Ngiyabonga. Senegal, Jaref. Kenya, Asante. Israel, Toda. Pakistan, Shukriya. Afghanistan, Tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.
what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. There's a handsome man coming my way. Oh, there is a handsome man coming my way. Hi there. What's your name?
Hi.
What's your name?
Aquarius. My name is Tony. And what I want you to do for me is if you have Xfinity TV, tune in to the Higher Learning Network Tuesdays at 6 p.m., Wednesdays at 1 p.m., Xfinity TV channel 19.